Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a wild, world-changing idea. Imagine this: the Amazon rainforest, the lungs of our planet, is no longer just a vital ecosystem. It's become the world's biggest casino, and the chips are made of carbon. What if nations with vast forests, like Brazil or the Congo, started auctioning off carbon credits to the highest corporate bidder? This isn't science fiction. It's the brave new world of carbon markets, and it's happening right now. Picture this scene in a high-tech command center deep in the Amazon. Indigenous leaders, now trained as carbon auditors, launch a swarm of drones. These drones aren't just taking pretty pictures. They're using advanced sensors to patrol for illegal logging, instantly flagging any unauthorized activity. Every tree is an asset, a piece of a global financial puzzle. The data they collect is beamed in real time to a trading floor on Wall Street. Their traders aren't shouting buy or sell on stocks or oil. They're betting on the future of the forest. I'll take 1 million credits from the Kayapo Reserve. Looked stable this quarter. One might yell, shorting the Hondonia. Sector wildfire risk is up. Another might counter. A single massive wildfire in Brazil could trigger a market crash, wiping out billions in ESG or environmental, social, and governance investments. Your pension fund, my retirement savings. Suddenly, they're tied directly to the fate of a distant jungle. This is the concept of turning nature into a financial asset. Global corporations, under pressure to offset their carbon emissions, would pay top dollar for these verified credits. A credit represents 1 ton of carbon dioxide removed from the atmosphere, thanks to a protected, thriving forest. The money flows back to the forest nations, funding conservation, community development, and those very drone patrols we talked about. It's a system designed to make a living tree more valuable than a dead one. But here's where it gets complicated. Who really owns the carbon? Is it the government that claims the land? Is it the indigenous communities who have been its stewards for centuries? This isn't just an economic question. It's a profound political and ethical one. In our scenario, indigenous tribes aren't just passive observers. They've become key players, leveraging their ancestral knowledge to become the most reliable auditors of the forest's health. They get a direct cut of the profits, empowering them to protect their own lands more effectively than any outside force ever could. Think about the products you use every day. Soon, your Tesla's carbon footprint report might not just be a number. It could include a link to satellite footage showing the exact patch of rainforest your purchase helped protect. You might even see the little trick-counting robots on the ground, ensuring the data is accurate. This is the ultimate form of transparency, where consumer choices have a direct, visible impact on the planet. Your electric car's green credentials would be backed by real, verifiable proof from the heart of the Amazon. This system, often called green capitalism, proposes that the best way to save the environment is to give it a price tag. The logic is simple. If preserving biodiversity and storing carbon becomes profitable, the market will naturally work to protect it. Companies get to burnish their green image. Investors find new opportunities in natural capital. And forest nations get a new source of revenue that doesn't involve cutting down trees. It seems like a win-win-win. But let's flip the coin. What are the risks of turning the rainforest into a financial instrument? What happens if a country's government becomes corrupt and sells fraudulent credits for forests that do, unexist, or are already being cut down? This could create a carbon bubble where the value of these green assets is built on lies. When that bubble bursts, it could destabilize financial markets and completely erode public trust in climate solutions. And what about the moral hazard? If a big polluter can just buy their way out of their environmental responsibilities, does it reduce the incentive for them to actually innovate and lower their emissions in the first place? It's like paying someone else to go to the gym for you. You might get the credit, but you're not getting any healthier. The ultimate goal is to reduce overall carbon in the atmosphere, not just shuffle it around on a global balance sheet. The greatest risk might be to the very people and ecosystems we're trying to protect. When Wall Street gets involved, the focus can shift from long-term ecological health to short-term quarterly profits. A trader in New York might not care about the intricate web of life in the Amazon. They only care about the price of their carbon credit. This financialization could lead to a simplified monoculture approach to conservation, ignoring the complex needs of biodiversity and the cultural rights of the people who call the forest home. So, we stand at a crossroads. On one hand, carbon markets offer a powerful, pragmatic tool to funnel trillions of dollars into conservation. They could empower local communities and create a global economic system that rewards planetary stewardship. On the other hand, they open the door to new forms of greenwashing, market manipulation, and a potential corporate takeover of nature itself. This green coin flip is one of the most important experiments of our time. Will it land on a future where finance saves the forest? Or one where it accelerates its destruction in new and unexpected ways? The rules for this new game are being written right now, and the stakes couldn't be higher. It's a debate that involves everyone, from presidents and CEOs to indigenous leaders and to you, because ultimately, the fate of the Amazon isn't just a bet on a trading floor. It's a bet on our collective future. What do you think? Is this a brilliant solution or a dangerous gamble? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'm really curious to hear your perspective on this. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this journey into climate finance fascinating, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the forces shaping our world. See you in the next one.